Yo, what's up guys, I hope you're doing well. So in today's video I'm gonna play Faramis again, and this time I'm not versing a glue. This is actually the second reason why you might pick Faramis. I'm not gonna waste your time with guesses and everything. I'll just go straight to the answer. Faramis is a perfect counter against burst type heroes, whether they're physical or magic. And in this game we have Gushin and Kagura, two burst magic heroes, and obviously my first thought was Faramis with the Purify to counter Kagura, Gushin, and eventually Tigreal. Cause hear me out, whenever Tig is gonna try to ult me, he's gonna think whether I have a Purify or not, so I'm giving him some pressure, and if by any chance he ignores all of that and he ults me, I'm just gonna Purify and then ult back. So the moment where his teammates are gonna jump in, try to burst us down, they're gonna use all their skills while my teammates are just protected and immune the whole duration of the Tig ult and the enemy combos. But also guys, a mobile hero like Faramis is a disgusting counter to heroes like Kagura, Gushin and Kajita, and they struggle to land their skills. Gushin will struggle to land his first skill. Kajita will struggle to land her first skill and her ult. Kagura also will struggle to land her ultimate properly. And you're gonna see in this game how Kagura, every single time she tries to burst a hero from my team, even me, I pop my ult, her ult is wasted, she kills no one and she dies because of that. Early game versus these heroes is a bit tricky. As you saw early on, and as I said before in my other video, your objective is to farm stacks as much as possible, to get to 40 stacks by minute 5 if it's possible, or at least by between minute 6 and a half. You get all your 40 stacks, you get your extra 80 magic power, and you get the 90% cooldown on death, which will just deduct 30 stacks, so you'll always have those 10 stacks. Obviously if you die once, that is. But laning versus a Kagura, a Kajita, or trying to play aggressive versus Gushin might result in your death, just like you saw, or actually you didn't see. You didn't see, but yeah, like if you play too aggressive against these heroes, then you might end up dead, cause you're trying to get stacks from early game. The stacks heals you, but that's not enough. You lack damage early game. Just try to poke the enemies through the minions. Get your stacks, run away. Get your stacks, run away, until you get your lightning truncheon. For me, lightning truncheon is the most important item on Faramis for mid lane. You clear minions super fast. You don't have to stay in mid lane. Like technically you just have to stay 2 to 3 seconds, throw your second skill, do 1 or 2 basic attacks, and then go rotate to gold lane, rotate to the jungle, rotate to the XP lane if your XP lane is losing. A perfect Faramis gameplay doesn't mean you have to get kills, doesn't mean you have to get crazy KDA. It means you get as low as possible deaths, as much as possible assists, and as much as possible turning point gameplay, or whatever you want to call them, like the moments where you flip the script on the enemies wherever they're trying to burst you all down, you purify, you ult, you use your first skill to get extra tanky so your shield doesn't pop off immediately. Guys, I don't think I mentioned this before in my other video, but your first skill gives you 25% damage reduction, so when you use your first skill plus your ultimate, you're gonna be a bit tankier for the enemies to burst that shield down, even though that shield is about 1200 to 2000 HP. But with that 25% damage reduction, it's gonna feel like they're hitting a fighter, a tank early game. A perfect Faramis gameplay is a gameplay where you heal your teammates from certain death, you save them, you become the second roam in the team, and you become the support, the perfect support, not those retard supports that need just a spam of one skill and stay in the backline healing people. No, You're the kind of support that goes in the front line and grabs the enemies with your first skill, pull them toward your teammates, jump into the fight if your teammates are losing and pop your ult, trying to protect them, and go back and ensure that everyone goes back safe. Like this hero, I'm telling you guys, if you're a main roam and you think mages are kinda cool or something, this is the perfect hero for you. This is the perfect hero. If you're obviously a main tank, I'm gonna be honest, if you're a main tank, not a main Florin, Angela, Estes, no, I'm not talking about those. I'm not even considering Rafaela to be a hero. If you're like the type of tank who goes in the front line, soaks the damage and saves their teammates, even sacrifice yourself, Faramis is the best hero for you. You can go aggro, you have crazy amount of damage if you get your full stacks, get your Holy Crystal, and get your Lightning Truncheon. Those three conditions are what makes you brutal pick in mid lane, even in roam. Like, if you're forced to roam and you see a gloo, don't consider going for a hero that might get pulled by gloo or struggle versus him. You can just go Faramis. Early game stick with your mage, save them whenever it's possible. Obviously don't pick Faramis if you don't have a frontliner. You're still not that tanky to go in the frontline solo. So you need a strong EXP laner that is willing to rotate early game, or at least by the start of the mid game, and or a tanky jungler. Obviously you're not gonna have a tanky mid laner. I wish you don't have them. That's gonna be dark system. But yeah, why pick Angela, Florin, or Estes when you can just pull the enemies, immune their damage, and deal crazy amount of damage. And I'm not telling you pick Faramis roam, I'm telling you Faramis for mid lane against burst mages, burst EXP laners, or burst marksmen, aka Broody, for example, or Clint, heroes that are skill based, that after casting their skills they can basically do nothing, then you're the perfect pick there. In early game, you poke the enemies with the intention of getting stacks, and you keep doing this repetitively until you get 40 stacks. But after getting 40 stacks, your grind does not stop there. If you got your 40 stacks and you got your Holy Crystal and Lightning Truncheon, then don't think that your gameplay will change. You're still gonna have to poke the enemies, but your intention changes from trying to get stacks to I'm poking the enemies because I deal too much damage for them and I'm getting heal back whenever I poke them. So this is a win for me, not a lose. I'm not losing cooldown on a skill that is so necessary or something. I'm just poking them, forcing them out of a team fight. And just like you saw, one fight where the enemies committed to killing us. Tigreal went in, ulted me, Gushin jumped in, Kagura jumped in, everyone jumped in thinking, yeah, this is it, we're gonna kill them. One purify, one ult, all their skills are gone, and they were just dead. Again, I'll say this again and again and again until you understand it, guys. As a mid laner, as a mage, it's okay if you're not the flashiest one in the team. It's okay if your team doesn't feel your presence. I mean, they should feel your presence. You should assert your presence by saving them, dealing your damage, CC chaining the enemy, securing stuff, helping your teammates, rotating. They should feel your presence, but it's okay if they don't feel like you're the flashiest player. You're just there to win. Keep your mind locked in the win, not how you win. It's okay if you win with a gold, with a normal KGA and not win with an MVP. As long as your teammates help you, as long as you help your teammates, as long as you win without drama, without an epic comeback from the enemies, without stress, then yeah, we all love a peaceful gameplay. We all love a high IQ gameplay where everyone shows mechanical expertise, both your teammates and your enemies. No one loves a game where you jump into a game and your enemies are just bots. That's depressing, and no one loves a game. And I know no one loves a game where you join a game and you see 4 headless chickens on your team. That's not fun. You love a game where your enemies are the best and your teammates are the best. So be the best in your role. And the best in your role means that you're the most disciplined player in the game. Do what you're supposed to do and don't do more than that. That will confuse your teammates and that will make you lose the game. And don't do less. Your tasks are clear. Protect your lane, rotate, save your teammates, CC the enemies, zone them, help secure objectives, and that's it. It's pretty simple. In order, it's help, clear, help, rotate, clear, help, rotate. Clear your lane, help your jungler, help the weak lane, rotate with the roamer. That's it. If you're on solo queue and you're not synced with your roamer, it's okay, just take the safe route. But do these 3 things and I'll guarantee you're gonna win more games than ever. I know I got a bit sidetracked explaining all of this, but I just wanna tell you one last thing, guys. If you play mid lane, your objective is not to impress your teammates, it's to make the enemies recognize you. Okay, I kinda like what I said. I kinda like what I said. But yeah, like, that's it. Like, you don't need the recognition of your teammates as long as your enemies or the enemy team recognize you as a threat. That's more satisfying than anything. Your teammates may think, oh, he's just normal, but they are not on the receiving end of the oppression you're dealing in that game. So it's okay. If it's the enemies who are like fed up with you existing every single time in their faces, poking them, zoning them out, giving them a chocolate snack like this Kagura over here, then you've done your job. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. Johnny!